Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Tech by Manny. I am really glad to have you here. This is another video in the troubleshooting series. In this video, I will show you how to recover access to an Azure virtual machine when you have forgotten the local administrator password or even the administrator username. I walk you through practical troubleshooting steps and Azure native solution to get back into your VM. We will explore different recovery methods available in Azure to regain access to the VM quickly and securely. Before we dive into the problem statement, it is important to carefully read and understand the issue being reported. A clear understanding of the problem is the first step toward effective troubleshooting. However, before we begin, I have a humble request to make. If you find my content helpful, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and hit the notification bell so that you do not miss the future uploads. Your support motivates me to create more content like this. Thank you for your continued support and encouragement. Now it's time to have a look at the problem statement which we are going to fix in this video. Okay, so here we are with our problem statement. So let's understand this first. This problem statement says there are two issues to deal with. The first issue says in the Azure VM1, the user has forgotten the password for the existing local administrator. And of course, he is not able to log in into the virtual machine. And another problem which we are going to see is that the user has forgotten both the username and the password. So of course, user is not going to able to log in into the virtual machine. Well, that's an interesting problem to solve. And to solve this problem, we need to go to our Azure portal and have a look. So let's go. Okay, we are in our Azure portal. In the Azure portal, first thing which we need to verify is that if my virtual machine is running or not. To do that, I need to click on the virtual machine. I can see I have two virtual machines, VM1 and VM2, and both are in running state. If I go back to my problem statement, then according to my problem statement, the first problem is for the virtual VM1 or the VM1, I have forgot the password for local administrator. And I need to find out a way to reset the password so that I can log in into my machine. That's good. Now to reset the password for the local administrator of a virtual machine 1, I need to go to the left hand side and you can see this is the left panel, and here I just need to scroll it down and look for reset password, and here we are, reset password. If you do not wish to scroll it down, then you can simply type the reset here and it will come here. In the click on this reset password option and this will load the page. In this page, you can see I have a username. This username is my username for local administrator. And this is the password and the new password. So here I can type the new password and I can retype to confirm the password and I can simply hit on update. However, there is an important point to make here. To reset the password of the virtual machine, the user must have any of these rows. Like user must have the virtual machine contributor or the contributor or the owner role. However, the virtual machine contributor is the least role which is recommended. But yes, according to your need, you can do that. In my portal, I have a owner access on my virtual machine. So I am good to take the or reset the password. So I'm going to enter the password here. Okay, so I entered the new password and I re-entered the new password in the confirm password section. And now I'm going to hit on update. Once I'll hit on update, you can see here the reset password for the virtual machine VM1 was successful. I'm getting the notification and it's a good notification. It is giving me the password reset is completed. However, in your time or in your window, it may take some time, but it depends on portal to portal. Okay. Now I get the notification for the successful password reset. So I need to validate it if I'm able to log into my virtual machine by using this password or not. I'll close this notification and close this option here as well. I'll go to my virtual machine 1 again, and I'll copy the public IP from here. I am using the public IP because I have not set up the VPN to log in into my machine. But in your environment, you might need to use the private IP address. So you can see here is the private IP address as well. Let's go and log in to the virtual machine. So for that, I'm just going to type mstsc. I'll just bring the run button. I'll type mstsc and I'll get OK. Once I'll hit on OK, it will present me with this window. I'll just type the password. So it's 52.172.250.136. And then I'm hit on connect. So now I'm getting the prompt to log in into my machine. I'll click on use different account. And here I'm just going to mention vmadmin. That was the name of my local administrator. And now I'm going to type the password which I entered at that password reset window. And I'm going to hit on OK. Now you can see I'm getting the option to click on yes. Once I'll click on yes, it will log me into my machine. So here I am able to log in into my machine. You can also do that. Just go to that particular run section and just to verify if I'm able to log in and if I logged in into the correct machine or not. So I'm just going to type host name and it is going to display me the VM1. So I have solved the problem number 1 where the user has forgot the password of the local administrator. And how to reset that? You just need to go to that virtual machine, go to that reset password option. Let me little zoom it out here, reset password option. And then once you'll click on this reset password option, you will get the option to reset or enter the new password. That's fix our problem number 1. Now it's time to move and do the problem number 2. What's the problem number 2? According to the problem statement, the problem number 2 is that for a VM2, I have forgot the password as well as I also forgot the username. Okay, it's again a really interesting case. So first thing what I need to do, as I did in the VM1, I'll simply go to my VM2 as well and look for the reset password option. I'll click on the reset password option. And now you can see I am getting the option. I know this is telling me the password or the user ID for the local admin is vmadmin. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to remove this as I'm assuming that I do not know the username of my local administrator. Now the challenge is if I do not know the username of my local administrator, how I'm going to reset the password. So here what I need to do, I need to find out the username first. And to do that, I am going to take the help of another option, and that option is called run command. Let's go to that run command. If I'll again go to that left panel and you see here, there is an option of run command. So this is the option run command. Now I'll click on that run command. Okay, so it's asking me your unsaved edits will be discarded. It's fine, completely hit on OK. Because we are going to learn here how to find out the username when it is not showing on that portal. In the run command, you just need to go to run PowerShell script. So I'll click on this, and this is the window where you can enter any PowerShell script, and that script will run without logging into your virtual machine. So that's the good feature of the Azure portal. To find out who are all the admins I have in my local machine, I just need to type the command get-local-user. Get-local-user is a command. I'll just need to highlight it here, and then I just need to hit on run. It is going to take some time to give me the output. So just wait for that, and then I'll show you what it shows. Okay, now you can see the script execution complete, and here it is giving me the name of my local admin. So I can see the VM admin is listed there. I also have the guest and the default account, which is anyhow false state, which is good. So this is how I am going to find out the username for my local admin. And now I find out, okay, that's my VM admin. So again, I can go ahead and take the same help reset option, reset password, and enter. You can see that same user ID. If I'm going to hit on use the password and the confirm password, it will allow me to log in into my machine with the new password. Till this point, we have learned how to reset the password for a local admin, and we also learned how to find out the username for local admin if somehow it is not available or visible here. That's the first learning. Now there is another learning which we are going to do in this video is that we are just going to we have the option to reset the password, which is a GUI mode, and the portal option, which is absolutely fine. However, sometimes I find it not working, which means when I enter the password and the confirm password, sometimes the portal does not work the way we are expecting it to. So in that case, I have to take the help of the PowerShell commands to reset the password for my local admin. So I am going to show you that option as well in the same video. So I'm just closing this window here. Now, after that, let's say I have to reset the password for a virtual machine 1. I'll click on my virtual machine 1. I'll scroll it down to the left section, and I will simply go to the option called run command. This is one of the useful option when it comes to the virtual machine troubleshooting, and this is helping a lot. So I simply click on the run command here, and then I'm just going to click on run PowerShell script. As I mentioned earlier, this is the window where you can execute the PowerShell commands or even some bash commands as well, if without logging into your machine. Okay, now I need to reset the password for my local administrator. So I'm going to bring you the command here, and that command is this. So for Windows virtual machine, if you are running a Windows virtual machine, you need to execute this command. It says like set-local-user and -name. VM admin is basically the username of your local admin. If you do not know the name of your local admin, you need to run the command which is called get-local-user. So that's the command get-local-user to know the name of local admin or user ID of local admin. Anyways, after getting to after knowing the name of my local admin, what I just need to do, I need to copy this command here, and then I'm going to paste it here. If you are running a Windows machine, you need to run this command. Let's say you are working on a Linux virtual machine and you need to reset the password for the local admin. Then this is the command you can use. This is the bash script or the bash scripting command. You can also run the same command for Linux machine as well. Okay, so here we have Windows machine. So I'm just going to copy this command completely and I'm going to paste it here. Pasting the command here, always remembers you have to ensure no white spaces or no other spaces or special characters should be there in the command. So please be careful while pasting or typing the command here. I am going to reset the password of my VM admin, which is the local admin for my VM1. And this is the password I'm going to use it because this is the password I'm setting it or resetting it. Now I'm going to hit on run option and run it. And now the script, you can see the script execution in progress. It is going to take some time and then we can see the output. Okay, now you can see after waiting for a minute, you can see the script execution complete. That's the message or that's the notification. It says, if it says script execution is completed, which means the password reset is done. To verify that, I'm just going to copy the password first here like this. And then I'm going to close this window. And now I'm going to log in into my virtual machine one more time. So I'll click on my virtual machine 1 and I'll just copy this and I can see I have already logged in. So I'm closing this VM1 again and I am going to use the new password to log in into the machine. To log in into the machine, again, the same, go to the run command, type mstsc, click on OK. It will bring you this video, pop-up window. Here you need to enter the IP address. It's already mentioned here. You can type it also, or you can copy it from this button as well. Click on connect option and then vmadmin. So I'll just click on more choices, use a different account, username. I'm going to use the vmadmin and I'm just going to paste the password. I'm just going to show you. Okay, it's not showing. So let me quickly copy the password for you and show you if it's so here is my password. I'll just copy this and I'm going to paste it here. Okay, now it's not giving me option to view, which is absolutely fine from the security perspective. Now I have already entered the new password. I'm going to hit on OK. Now I'm getting the option to login. I'm simply hitting on yes. And this is going to let me into my virtual machine. Again, I can simply type the host name just to verify if I've logged in into my VM1. Okay, so this video is all about understanding or learning the process to reset the password for a local admin of a virtual machine. Okay, so this brings us at the completion of this session. Thank you for watching the video. Before signing off, a humble request to like the video, subscribe the channel and hit the notification bell. Thank you and have a great time ahead. See you in the next video.